Today, we are back in Icarus, as you can tell. I went ahead and played a little bit because, just wanted to kind of move everything along a little bit for everybody. So, for those of you on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification because we do have more Icarus coming. And then everybody on Twitch, hey, how's it going? So, all right. So I have actually expanded the new base a bit. And then I've also gained some levels. So we're up to level 22 now. I believe we were on 18 or something like that the other day. So did find some mushrooms. And sadly, I killed a mammoth. But that didn't happen on stream. So unfortunately, I did not get that recorded. So that is something that we will have to try again at another time. So that is definitely something I want to do again because we do need the tusks. Because for some reason, to make powdered bone, you have to have the tusks. Made an oxygen tank and made a canteen. So we have plenty of air and water now. The last stream, we made this leather armor, which looks pretty fantastic, I think. As you can see, we have a fireplace now. I made this back part of the building, and I also made a storage facility back here to so we can store some wood and stone piles. Make it kind of easy so it's not out in the open. Now I may end up moving this and taking this wall down, but probably not because you can see the ground through the floor, and so it's just, it is what it is. We have a salting station now. We have the skinning bench, which I do need to increase my XP so that I can actually get the knife so we can make like heads to hang on the wall and stuff like that, the taxidermy stuff. We've got the what's this one called? Oh, textiles bench. There we go, right here in the middle. And then I did make a set of fur armor. So we've got that. Over here, we've got the carpentry bench. We've got the machining bench, which replaces the, what you call it, the crafting bench. And then also, I have this. This is mortar and pestle. This took forever to kind of figure out. So I was trying to make the steel, and when you're trying to make the steel, I had the mortar and pestle. I just didn't know what to do with it. Finally figured out that if I set it down, so I had to put it down here in my bar. Okay, so make sure you put it in your bar, and then you can actually set it down. It's so like, I'll show you real quick. This way, if you've never done it before, at least you'll know. So it was up here. I didn't know what to do with it. Put it right down here. And then I just set it right here on my bench. Took forever to figure that out. It sucks. Did I drop the... Where did my stuff go? Okay, well, anyway, if I lost it, it's fine. So in here, you will put... This is where you make the steel bloom so you can make your steel. Okay, you do not need a concrete furnace or anything like that. Maybe in the past you did, but that's no longer the case. I did it right here in my little stone furnace. So you just put stuff in there just like anything else. craft it. You can make your epoxy in here. You can make your tree sap. This is where you would take your mammoth tusk, because you do get, now I could only carry one, okay, which is my little G, the little G down here, that little area. So that's where you carry it at. And you just bring it back, drop it right in here, crush it up, make your crushed bone. You can also do elephant tusk. So then you can make paints and everything. So it's a pretty neat little thing. I don't think the mushroom has any real use other than just to eat. Now, that it could come up with something later. Now, I do have stuff that I can make these with, but I'm not real worried about the paint right now. I don't know what its use is, so I'm not going to concern myself with it at the moment. All right, so I think that's everything down here that you need to see. Now, upstairs, I took out this part of the roof, expanded all the way back. I don't have anything here. Oh, here it is. There it is. It just went upstairs. Okay. Let me go drop that off real quick just to get it off my person. All right. So you can see here, you can just use iron ore or iron ingots and coal ore, or you can use charcoal in place of the coal. So that works pretty well too. All right, let's go back upstairs real quick. Now, later I'm thinking about maybe taking some of these walls out and removing the windows once we start being able to do like the taxidermy stuff. Figure this might be a nice little area for some of that. Oh, made a bed. So we're no longer sleeping on the floor, which was terrible for my back anyway. I mean, my shit was hurting all the time. So that helps out quite a bit. And with the fireplace and the chimney and everything right there, stays nice and toasty warm. But I do have this little fire that I can just activate pretty quickly and easily. Makes it a lot better. All right, and then out here, I made a little porch with our drying rack. Now, as you can see, I actually made some cured leather. Now, the cured leather is going to be tree sap and leather. You just put it on there and it automatically starts making it. Okay. So you don't have to do anything with it. You can just drop it in there when you've got it and it'll just dry itself. So that's all you need to do. Nothing dramatic, nothing needs to, like, it's not a big deal to do it. I did make a lightning rod because I didn't want to get struck by lightning. Go figure. Also made a crossbow, that happened on the last episode. But I've been practicing with it and I've gotten pretty good, I think. Or, I won't say pretty good, but I've gotten pretty decent. And then I made this over here. Now this will serve two purposes for us. Okay. Number one, keeps any animals from sneaking up behind us, right? We have a couple of hunting windows here if we need to hit something while we're right here. But also I used the old fire pit and my old bedroll. I figured I would put them out here just in case we need like a spot to hang out or whatever, or And then I made some double doors and I put a porch out here. This would work as kind of like a hunting blind for us. I know it's not quite a blind because the animals can see us, right? But if we need to hit, like if I wanted to shoot that deer, I could get him from here pretty much. So, but we also have this nice little trap door and a ladder down. Now I have considered like putting a wall here and a wall here just to kind of guard us a little bit. I have had a couple of wolves attack down here, like they would see me up top, and so they would attack. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So, and then I just threw a little dirt ramp there to make it a little bit easier. Now, I guess you could say that makes it easier for the wolf to get up there to attack my ladder and stuff, but honestly, it's only happened a couple of times. But the reason I made that was so we could come down here, grab some ice when we need it. It, just kind of makes traversing over here to the ice biome a little bit easier. All right, let's see. I think that's everything. Now, I have not... Oh, I did get tier 3. That's where I got the machining bench, the canteen, and the oxygen tank. I think that was the only things I got from this one so far. Yeah, so that's everything I've gotten from tier 3 so far. Tier 2, I do want to get this taxidermy knife. So on our next level, I want to get that. And then at some point, I may have to buy the DLC. One of my subscribers was telling me about that in the last one. And so I may need to buy the DLC to get these ones with the stars. Okay. Which would be kind of cool if we could get the scorpion crossbow, because that thing looks sweet as shit. And it poisons. I mean, how awesome is that? So there's a couple of things that, that I do want to get from here. Like I said, I want to get the taxidermy stuff. I think that would be kind of neat. I have a couple of taxidermy heads in real life. I got a deer and a bear. And so I think having a couple in game would be really cool as well. All right, so let's go. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Is that a wolf over here? What is this? What do we got? All right, so here's the crossbow. See if I can catch him. Bam. So, like I said, as you can see, I'm getting okay with it. It's it took a little getting used to because it was different. But I can carry the wolf now. I don't know if I can go up a ladder with them, however. Oh, there's another wolf right there. Well, we're going to find out. I'll either go up the ladder or I'll drop him. I can go up a ladder. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. So you can go up a ladder. Drop that, close that. Now, I do like to close that behind me because I don't want to have an animal kind of sneak up on me. But this way you'll get to see. Now, this is a bit of a problem. I've put this cabinet here, and it's a little annoying because my door opens up right behind it, and I haven't moved it. So, it is what it is, right? All right. So we can do one of two things. Either A, I can drop the wolf on the bench, or I can just select the bench and select the wolf carcass and then hit craft, and then it automatically drops it. So you can do either or. And then as you can see, we get a lot more meat, a lot more bone, and we do get like twice the amount of fur and leather. So I like to just kind of turn. Now that's why this textile bench is right next to it, because I like to turn and just drop those right in there. The bone I don't really drop in there because I don't think it really serves a purpose over here yet. But as you can see, we can make rope out of leather, stuff like that. So it works well to just drop it right there. And then the salting bench or the salting station. So just drop your meat in there and hit salt food. Takes 2 salt, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Easy peasy. So it's 1 salt per 1 meat, and that's it. And then that adds 100% of the time before it gets spoiled. So we got 23 minutes on these before they're spoiled, whereas the cooked one is 12. Is there a dried? Yeah, here's a dried. Dried is 1.3 hours. So drying it is by far the best. Okay. And that is definitely something that I would recommend having is a drying station for sure. Now I do have this kind of laid out, so I've got like the bone and I keep like the leather and stuff like that in here. Over here, I've got like all of these, I think. So I keep like the oxite, stuff like that over here. You just kind of move this stuff around. I've just been kind of throwing it in here, if you will. So we got quite a few poison sacks. There we go. Guess I could take that spoiled meat out too, because that needs to go somewhere else. Oh, so this one, I've got tools. So anything where I have like extra stuff or old tools, I've just thrown it in here for now. Like, I've got these extra ladders that I made. I was in a cave, saw a hole in the roof, and I wanted to check it out, see what was in there, and it was literally just a hole. Oh, and then this one. So I keep like the plants and stuff in here for now. I guess I could put the spoiled meat in there because that will be good for like what you call it, like an antibiotic or something. I think maybe, I don't know. There's something that it has a use for. The hell is going on outside? Oh, weather event's coming. See, all the animals are freaking the hell out. So we got a deer over there. What do we got over here? I like having windows in here because we can kind of see what everybody out there is, so we can know if we want to go out there and actually kill them or not. So, okay. Wanted to fill that oxide up because it's, you know, that oxygen tank, it takes a lot of resources to make an oxygen tank. I mean, my God. All right, so throw that in there. I wonder. Oh, that's just filling it up. Okay, good. And also, this house I was using it because it's just been falling down. I haven't really messed with it much, so I just kind of left it there. I was letting it just kind of do its own thing. But I found out, I didn't know this. It's in here. Accolades. Under accolades, there are achievements. So I was like, wow, there's actually quite a lot. There's actually quite a lot of them, right? I survived a terrible fall. So, bring down a dog from the workshop. I don't know what those mean. But some of these, defeat a bear using your fists. My God, how strong would you have to be to actually beat the shit out of a bear? You know? Spend 10 hours exploring your outpost. That should be fairly easy to get. I mean, that's all we do around here. Eat a big breakfast in the morning when well rested. Okay. Play fetch with your dog. Build an outpost base. I wonder if that's different than what we've got right now. So these, see, there's some really cool ones on here that we'll have to kind of fall to your death in the null sector. Okay, that should be very easy to do. Save Church and his crew. Die to a lava flyer. Wow, there's some weird ones. So here's the ones that I've got so far. Obviously, I haven't done anything with another prospector yet, but hopefully we'll get to play with some other people and kind of knock those out. But I did get struck by lightning, so that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to try and get struck by lightning again so we can complete that one. Still missing platinum ore, so I'm on the lookout for that. I did find a cave, however, that has like a drop down and everything in it, so that's pretty cool. There might be some platinum in there. And then I just need to find some squash to get that one. I was only missing the mushroom and the squash there for a bit, but I found the mushroom yesterday. So as you can see here, I've got 4 of the biomes. And then I haven't made any of this yet. I don't have grenades, nor do I know where to make them, or how to make them, nor where to get them. So we'll figure that out as the days go on. I've definitely done that one. Let's see. Yeah, that was early. Let's see. These I haven't seen, so. Yep, been killed by a bear. Yep. Yeah, so this one here, that little shelter that was out there, I went ahead and built a floor and a wall and stuff like that and just kind of burned it down. I figured, might as well. So there's some other stuff that we need to work on. Okay. I'm not real sure how we're going to be able to get all of these. Because I don't know what the top level is. That's really what it comes down to. And these, I guess when it says catch them, I'm assuming that means that, I don't know. Max rank. So I'm not real sure what the hell that's talking about, but reach the bottom of a talent tree. Haven't done that quite yet. Level cap. Oh, okay, here we go. Level cap is 60. So get 10,000 melee kills. We're up to 200. Getting there with the bow and arrow. Let's see. Well, I mean, I think that's about all of that for right now. Water low. So I put my water on my bar, and now I can just do that. Works out fantastically.